Hello, folks, and welcome to the Flatcar Community Office Hours in August. We have a pretty light agenda today, and I'll share my screen shortly. Before we start, Flatcar is a CNCF project, and as such, we adhere to the CNCF Code of Conduct, which basically means be nice to each other, don't talk over each other. If you find someone talking and you want to bring in your angle, please use the raise hand feature, and we'll make sure you'll get your screen time. We usually start these meetings with welcoming new guests, and we have someone new joining. Amitabh, would you mind briefly introducing yourself, if you like?
You're on mute.
You're muted.
Yeah. Hey, hi guys. I'm Amitabh. I joined from India, and I have almost 13-year expertise on around cloud and SRE platform. So I'm very much excited to join this, and I come to know about Flatcar from one of the session from Sion in the KubeCon, India, Hyderabad. So from that session only, I come to know like there is a lot of work going around the container OS. So it excites me to join this forum and try to contribute something to make this product better and learn from the process that you guys follow here for building the community. Yeah,
amazing. That's exactly why we have this call. Thanks for joining. Amazing to have you here. We also have someone who hasn't been around for a while, and he's now back joining the calls again. Kai, do you want to say hi?
Hello again. So long time, Adrian. And of course, yeah, others as well. Yeah, it's nice to be back. And yeah, currently I don't have a very active thing I'm working on. It's more like looking here and there and doing small bug fixes.
All right. Yeah, as stated, we're pretty light on the agenda. Let me share the screen real quick so we can have a look. Here we go. We already covered the intro part. Thanks, folks, for saying hi. The cgroups v1 node, I think we'll eventually remove it, but we are currently seeing quite a few instances out there failing to upgrade to the latest major stable release. And we see errors happening in the post-installation upgrade script. And that is a pretty obvious signature of these instances running a compatibility mode for cgroups v1. So if you run your instances in cgroups v1 compatibility mode, please upgrade to cgroups v2. The latest stable supports cgroups v2 only because of a change in systemd upstream that has switched to cgroups v2 only support. And your upgrade may your nodes may fail to upgrade from by that reason, because if you don't upgrade to cgroups v2 only, if you run compatibility mode, we flat out fail the upgrade. So if you see upgrade failures, please upgrade your cgroups support and help us along here. So this is unstable, and it's been unstable since June. The LTS 2024 still supports cgroups v1 backwards compatibility mode. So if you need more time and you still want to stay fresh and have the latest security patches, please switch your nodes to cgroups v1. But also please have a continuation plan in place to upgrade your workloads to cgroups v2. That brings us to the Nebraska breaking changes. I don't see Irvin today. Mathieu, do you want to cover this?
Yes, I won't go deep dive into the details because Erwin did the whole implementation. But the TLD here is that we are planning to have a breaking change in Nebraska for the OIDC authorization flow. So it will be documented and it will be announced way before we release this new feature. But basically, it provides a more secure and more robust way to use OIDC inside Nebraska. It's not yet merged, it's under review, so we still have some times before it's being released. But like, so you know.
That's definitely good to have on the radar. Thanks for elaborating. Okay, and we would usually do the release planning here, but I would postpone that the actual release planning to the dev sync we're planning for later this month, or even the community call in September, because we just finished the August release and shipped a number of patches and updates. Sayan, do you want to briefly go over these?
The release is in progress right now. We are doing a release. There are a couple of breakages in a few channels, but yeah, right now um, we are digging through one. Chewy is primarily looking into it, so we have
I
SPs
figured it
trying.
out just now.
So okay, so then we should be good to go tomorrow. Then I think. Yeah. But yeah, so we are looking good, and we would be having a release this week. So, yeah.
Nice. That is really good to know.
One note is that this is the last LTS 2023 release, and after this, we will be deprecating the whole channel for LTS 2023.
All right. We've had 2024 in place for 6 months, so that's usually the migration slot that you get. There's always 6 months overlapping between the annual LTS releases. 2024 has been out since January, and folks on 2023 either have migrated or are on the generic LTS upgrade channel and basically get the 2024 upgrade when it comes out. So you should be safe. But it's also nice to have. We had 2023 for so long. It's also nice to have like kind of a final release there. That's very good to know. All right. Open mic time. Anything that folks want to talk about? Jan.
Yeah, thanks. So I guess one thing is that tomorrow we have a CNCF graduation criteria triage that is all open basically for all maintainers and contributors to join. The main point is that at some point we have to do the legwork of actually going through each and every one of them, which is never nice. So basically the idea is to like sure, do it, but on a call publicly, and you're welcome to help if you'd like to. Especially given that basically those requirements require expertise from various sides of Flatcar, the infrastructure releasing. It's good to have a I would say diversified view, or like portfolio, or whatever you want to call it, when it comes to your knowledge. So yeah, that's just like a reminder slash soft invite to join tomorrow. You should be able to see the invite in the Flatcar calendar, I think so.
Yeah, I can see it. Do we have a discussion going on for that, right? Or some kind of document, if I recall correctly?
Yes, there's a discussion post. Yeah, CNC graduation.
Right.
There you go.
Cool. Yeah, it makes sense. Nice. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Okay, so yeah, all of. I was looking for that. Basically, all of the references are in here. That is good stuff. Okay, so Jan was more or less shepherding the CNCF graduation, or is more or less shepherding the CNCF graduation progress. He's also taking care of the last few incubation onboarding deliverable, which we will wrap up very soon. And that is more or less the kickoff meeting tomorrow for the graduation process. There are a number of requirements projects must meet to graduate. So as Jan said, it would be amazing if you could find the time. Even though it's a pretty large meeting time slot, but I think it's valuable having that discussion. Jan, do you think we should stream it so we have it as a recording?
Yeah, so I mean, I will try to stream it. However, this is gonna be my first time streaming it, so like, we'll see how it works.
I'll walk you through the process when we start. It would actually be great to share this load a little bit. So yeah, we're getting it done. Don't worry.
And don't be like intimidated by the size of the time slot. I mean, I think it's like 3 hours allocated, but it's extremely loose, right? You can join, quit whenever you like. It's more about like, having a somewhat time range where people can be reachable. Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks.
Awesome. Good call out. All right. Anyone else want to share anything?
Maybe you want to talk about the FrushCon?
I was about to bring it up. Actually, I have the link open here. Here we go. So, Mathieu and I will be at the Flatcar booth at FrushCon on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. So, if you find to St. Augustine, please make sure to drop by and say hi. We also have a presentation and a this is from the university that where this takes place, not even the official FrushCon page. Nice. We also have a presentation and a workshop, and while I try to find that in the program, Mathieu, do you want to give some details on your workshop?
Yes, it will be a workshop on Sunday about systemd CSX with some experiments on how to run CSX images on Flatcar and Fedora CoreOS, how to build, and finally we will have a final hands-on to learn how to deploy everything on the Flatcar Fedora CoreOS to deploy a Kubernetes cluster using systemd CSX images. So you will be able to do weird things like having a mixed cluster with Fedora CoreOS and Flatcar images as nodes. You don't need any requirements. Everything will be provided. So you just need a SSH client on your instance, and it will be more than enough.
Nice. And somewhat complementary to this, there is a presentation on systemd CSX usage in Flatcar on Saturday evening. So we'll just go through a few examples and a few demos on how SysX are being used on Flatcar, how you can build your own SysX, but we're not being hands-on. That's for Mathieu's workshop. And what you can do with SysX. So this talk will have no slides. It'll only have demos. We'll have 4 demos starting from like the trenches, and then at the end live updating a full-blown Kubernetes cluster. Really looking forward to that. All right. It's still open mic time. Saya?
Since you talked about FrushCon, I wanted to post about this as well. So if you can open the link up.
Will do.
So this is a conference that happens in India. It's fairly new conference, but definitely has a huge crowd. You can probably see the proposals to see the variety of talks that get submitted, and the conference name is India Force, and the idea is to like have a community of folks like coming the open source communities in India coming together. This is run by FOSS United, which is again an initiative which started a couple of years back to promote open source in different cities, and then they started this conference like 2-3 years back. Um, if you have been to this conference, you would probably know like this is happening in Bangalore in Nimmans Convention Center, and in the second floor of in the first floor of the convention center, you have this huge hall where all the open source projects are, and Flatcar would be one of them. This year, we were not there last year, but yeah, this year we would be there, and hoping to see folks. The tickets are still there, so if you folks are planning to attend, do feel free to um, like come down at our booth and talk. I have also submitted a talk, but it's still in review. Let's see, but yeah, we definitely have a booth in there. Yeah.
That sounds great. A lot of conferences news I like this. Good stuff. Thank you, Sayan. All right. I see Amitabh and Yusuf giving good reactions to that. Good job calling it out. All right. Still open mic time. Anything folks want to bring up or talk about? Then let's get back to the release. I wish everybody a great time. I'll be out for some time, so I will not be at the DevSync towards the end of the month. I trust folks will be running it. Don't worry about it. And so me personally, see you back in September. All of the team you'll see back in the DevSync at the end of August. Bye, folks.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.